Good evening, everyone. Let me get the air conditioner off. Ugh. Whew. What a night. What a day. Happy Father's Day to you. 5 people already. Right on. Hello, Amtrak and Southern Pacific Rail fan. I screwed that up. I'll try that again. Hello, Amtrak and Southern Pacific Rail fan. And Billy? 2 thumbs up. Okay, let me get rid of this starting soon thing. I was trying to make sure that everything was all set up, and it seems to be. We'll turn on this thing. I'll show you. It's an old model of mine. Called Streeters in Clearbrook from the now retired company of South River Model Works. Any kit you buy from this company now is a collector's item. I won't tell you how much I got it for because I'm a lucky guy. So, it's pretty much a Q&A tonight. If, you know me though, if, you know, chat goes somewhere, we might go somewhere else other than Q&A. So, you know, if you got some questions about structure buildings with specifically wood kits like you see in the model here beside you, this was a kit I built in 2009, and in between building this kit and today, I've built probably 80 models. 80 wood models, you believe it or not. I don't care. I really don't care anymore. Now I just wanted to show something. I never looked at that. I was kind of overlooked that. We get come on. Yeah, you. Come on, you. We'll make you that color. Boom. Let's put an outline on it and give you, just because we're fancy. Boom. Oh, wrong button. Yeah. Look at you. Look at you. Now, I do these live streams every Sunday night. I want to do them more. I actually have a lot of time on my hands doing the job that I do. I milk cows in the morning, and it's like a 3 to 4 hour job. Sometimes it's 5. Some days I'm working all day long, like a couple of weeks ago when I was planting the fields. But usually, I'm in here in the shop building models like this. Or interviewing international modelers. Kind of like Hank Cheng. I forget how to say his name in Taiwanese. Hank Ching Che. I don't know. It's kind of like I'm teasing them because I just don't know how to say it. I know how to, whatever. Josh Smith. And pretty soon we got a modeler coming from Saudi Arabia. And our second Iraqi modeler. Not first, because we've already had one. Not this year. We did it a couple of years ago. So it's kind of fancy. And if you like that kind of stuff, please consider being a patron. I'm going to test this little thing here I got set up. I'm going to see how it works. Send the monthly alert. See what's, I don't know what's, oh, 7 months. Wow. Look at that. See? I've been doing this Patreon thing for about 2.5 years, or maybe 2 years exactly. I know I started around this time of the year. But it was 2 years ago. So there. And we are up to $46. And my goal tonight is to get up to $50. You know, so if I can earn $4 out of you guys tell me what I got to do that. Because I want to do it. I want to spend hours and hours out of each and every day of my life to make these videos. I want to do it. I'm passionate about doing it, but I can't. I gotta drive the old lady around all over the place. And she's, what else are you gonna do? You gonna sit there and volunteer your time for all those people? And I'm gonna say, yeah! And she's gonna go, no, you're not. You're gonna drive my ass around like Miss Daisy. I'm getting a little emotional here. Might as well pull out Scully. Have a pint. Oh, so let's look at these questions before we get off. Yeah. Good day, model railroaders. Hi, Sparky. I had a message to send you in that email, Sparky, but I forgot all about it. Forgot all about it. Billy, not really all dusted off, but that's part of old school weathering. You know, the way they used to do it was to stick it up in the rafters for a year. Or maybe 3. I got a model over there that's just packed with dust or cobwebs. It's packed, and I'm gonna leave it around because I'm gonna harvest all that stuff and put it on a model sometime. I don't know how it's gonna work, but static in the background, very light. Oh, okay, Bill. Could have that been the AC? Thanks, Bill. If the problem's fixed, tell me it's fixed. Hey, Patrick. Hello. How are you doing this evening? Yes, happy Father's Day to everybody. I think I said that already, but that's all good. Oh, gosh. I can do that in a New York second there, buddy. So we got 19 plus... Oh, you bugger. It's too hard. Yeah, Billy got it for me. Billy earned the dollars for me. Hope that worked, Amtrak. My name, I'm not into numbers. It's not my thing. However, what my thing is these days is building these city classics. We're gonna get this up under there. There's the first building that we're gonna build onto our New York City street. I've got a couple of subway models on their way. Once I get them here, I'll tell you who they're from. Cause I gotta look at them first. You know what I mean? Gotta make sure they fit the score. Cause I'm not really the type of reviewer guy who gives bad reviews. You might say to yourself, hey, that's pretty cheap. The thing is that I've had a lot of people in the past send me stuff that wasn't worth the time on my show, so I just didn't put it on the show. So you'll never see me say bad things about the stuff because I won't give it the time of day. There are a lot of videos that I made and even came to the conclusion later after the fact that I didn't want to do it at all. So I didn't. So take that for what it's worth. I'm not going to blow hot air up your butt. But the thing is I'm not going to blow hot air up your butt. Good, Sparky. Aw, damn it. You're arguing with Billy? This room is as quiet can be. It was an air conditioner. It's your speakers, Billy. I'm telling you, it is your speakers. Check your plug. So, if you become a patron tonight, if you increase your numbers, you'll get a little thing on the board. It'll be like this. Bink. So, there you go. You'll get your name in lights. And we're looking for $4 tonight. So bring in your questions. This right here is a piece of styrene kit. Now I was going to spend some time showing videos about how I painted it and stuff like that, but you know what? It's a Q&A show. Pat, it's a Q&A show. It was a good idea when we were talking about it. Pat was over at my house yesterday. We went for lunch. It was a great time. I had a great time with you, Pat. Look forward to doing it again. And we're talking about doing videos on this live Q&A. But the thing is that, you know, I just kind of like to keep an eye on the chat and give you a nice picture to look at. You know, something that I've built. You know, I don't want you to sit there and think that somebody else built it, or that you're looking at a picture on the box. We'll play with this truck for a second. Oh, I glued it down. Isn't that convenient? He's a liar. So there. Hey! Angelo Dantas just subscribed. And that tells you too, if you subscribe to the Just Another Scale Modeler channel. So thank you, Mr. I forget your name already. I can get to it. Don't worry. Let's see who did it. Nope. Come on. Dashboard. Come on. Angelo Dantas. Thank you very much for joining. Here, we'll give him another one. Bing. Okay, how do I put your name? Well, oh, that's tricky. Tricky. Here you go. You gotta click the button there, Spark. You can get your name up there. Just click that button, I think. It says forward your patrons this link for them to send their monthly alert. There you go. It's a little bit of work for you, Sparky. I'm sorry. So I figured tonight that I'd talk about a few things. We're gonna be building a New York City scene. Let me get out a couple of these L sections here. I hope everything's all good. So what we've got is a Chicago style L girder here. I gotta figure out a way to make this into a beam, kind of like this. A beam, or I don't know, whatever it is. That's a different leg. I've been collecting these legs for a couple years. I've been on probably about 4 or 5 projects building these Chicago L's. We've got, yeah, these are the ones that I like right here with the webbing on them. So we're gonna be building a city street like this. We're gonna have our sections in between it like this. I'm gonna have another one up here. So it looks like we'll have 3 sections of L. We'll have a sidewalk, maybe a few cars, and then we're gonna have these city classic structures sitting up on the other side of the sidewalk. Now the thing I gotta figure out what I want to do is, do I want to put these things on steps, kind of like the old brownstones? I think that'd be a good idea. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Sparky, I just thought of it. You know, me and Sparky have been doing this. It's been an untold kind of competition. And, you know, Sparky never said that he was competing against me, but the second I seen the subscriber count, he was like 50 above me. We've been having a little bit of competition. So, the thing is now that I've reached my goal, it's time for me to share the love with Sparky. So, if you like model railroading and you like blogging style modeling videos where you follow the progression of a layout build, the trials and tribulation of being a layout owner, Sparky's got it all. So go check out his channel at Sparky107107, or click the hamburger menu to that side of it. Maybe it's on this side, I don't know. I should watch one of these videos to see which side it's on. And just go to his channel and subscribe. There you go. There you go, Sparky. You gotta, this in the chat, right here, chat, is the little link. Sparky, hey CB, how you doing? Brazil. Right on, buddy. I wish I knew how to say hi in I think it's probably Argentinian. I don't know. Philip. The shovel. One of these days, I'm going to get to be able to say hi to people from all over the world. In the next 2 weeks, I've got an interview with an Iraqi, a Saudi Arabian, and a Turkish individual, and a guy from Oregon. Right on, Sparky. 1,002 subscribers. I had a loose goal, just because I'm a man of even numbers. I wanted to get to that number. I'm still underneath what my Ron Perry channel is, but I'm not going to say how many I have. So this is going to be the subway layout here. And I've got another couple of these boards. I bought a couple of these from Home Depot. I had them cut out at, this one's 1 foot wide by 2 foot. And the other two are 1.5 foot by 2 foot. And the other ones, I'm going to try to start building a large scale model. I'm talking like 112 or maybe 124. I have a model right behind me. That is 124. You know, you see, this is the thing about when you're watching Ron Perry's channel. There's models all over this room. Artwork, an air conditioner, damn cat. Oh, okay. All over the room. You don't have to worry about wondering if I built the kit for the first time or not. The thing is that if I make a mistake in front of you, if it's a really bad mistake, you'll never see it. I'll fix it right in front of your eyes. It'll not happen. But if it was, you know, kind of the kind of mistake that everybody makes, I'll totally tell everybody. Because you know what? I've made all these mistakes before. It's the thing. No, from Oregon, it is Gary Christensen. But the rest of the modelers are all large-scale modelers who do structures and city scenes. The one of them actually makes his own tools, and he's power tools like mini sanders and stuff like that. And so you look at his pictures on YouTube with the mini sander. Let's look at this model. If you guys got questions about the New York scene, have at it. But, you know, this guy has these little sanders, and, you know, like he's got knives on his Facebook page. And when you see the sander, and then you see the knife, you think to yourself, oh my gosh, that thing will cut me. You know it will. So that's going to be a fun interview. We've got a guy from Baghdad, Iraq, who, the last guy from Iraq was escaping, you know, no, I'm not going to talk about the politics there and stuff like that because I barely understand it. But, you know, it's two tribalist crowds and, you know, all that jazz. But the thing is one guy was escaping, and this guy seems to have a massive model supply collection. Like, you look at photos of his stuff, and you see, like, lines and lines of paints. You know, the kind of thing that I wish I had here in North America. And you think that, oh man, over in there, they've probably all blown up. But the thing is he's got a fantastic model shop right in the middle of, or somewhere in Baghdad. And he's building these amazing models that are totally of his country, models of the war. Like, it's so very interesting. So it's kind of going to be interesting to get the juxtaposition of Ali with Abu. I'll take 20 of you out rail fanning. For sure. If you guys want to come to my house, do it. For sure. You just have to make me take a hat. That's it. You gotta make me take a hat. Because it hurts. My man has been peeling like a bugger all week. Look at that thing. It's shinier than it was before. You can probably see that model. That model. Oh, and that's the dark side of the moon there. Oh, well. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. There's... Okay. Oh, the static is getting worse. Could it be this? Could it be... Could I fix it? Or did I make it worse? Tell me if it's getting worse or better. I'll put it in the chat. Oh, I have an idea. How's that? Yeah, I think that would be what it is. Oh, come on. Maybe it's going. Okay, I have my mic right back here, and the cord was sitting on an old pill bottle. We're going to call it a paint bottle. It's an old paint bottle. And I thought the echo was probably going through the paint bottle from the fan in the laptop over to the microphone. Dang it! Okay, let me look at one more setting here. So number 2, we got audio input. Get rid of you. We got mic you. Get rid of you. Unplug what? Okay. I'm gonna unplug my microphone. And you guys tell me if it's staticking. Okay, just wait. Here, I got an idea. Another idea. Another idea. Wow. Gone? Well, dang. That's all that matters. You want me to sing? I'm partial to Africa and Men Without Hats and weird songs. The Cure. Yeah, so let me pull up. I got a model coming my way for a project this summer too, and I gotta figure out where I found it from. Pull this out here. Dang it! Okay. So, it goes away when I do that. I think that might be it. I can't be running two mics. Well, if I change the mic, okay, how's that microphone? Check. I was saying something. I was using my laptop mic and it didn't seem to work. So I'm going to try the other mics. I got 3 mics. Do that one. How's that one? Oh, sound. The 20-second delay is killing me. Ugh. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh. I know. What did I use before for this? Oh, it's still there. Huh. I'm gonna have to clean the cable of that mic. I'll just have to clean that mic. Well, I'm gonna clean the cable, clean the USB ends first, because it seems to be, no matter how... Oh, I guess it moves a little bit. There's gotta be an echo in the desk. Alright. So, here. So this is what I was going to do. Honest. So we're going to go up here. We're going to go monitor capture. We're going to do this. So, a product that I'm going to review is this bumper car system. Hey Gerald, thanks for stopping by. Rock and roll. Gerald emailed me yesterday, I think it was, and I asked him to stop by. So what we're going to do, these are the bumper cars that you can find at the Chernobyl Carnival. They're large scale, 135, and I'm going to be reviewing these and then taking them and building them into a diorama just like this photograph here. Come on, you. Things aren't working for me tonight. Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to try to build these up to look exactly like that. I'm going to get pictures from Google Images, just like this. Go to images.google. I'm guessing at this address. Chernobyl Carnival right there. So as you can see, here's some pictures of the bumper cars. That's pretty cool. Oh, let's get the settings. Tools. Make them big. Just speak up! Okay. Sorry. There we go. A little bit more volume. So this is a view of the diorama as I want to do it. It looks like there's a carnival. There's a bumper car here on its side. There's a couple of trashed ones in the back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these ones that are in the kit. I'm going to make them perfect, and then I'm going to make these scrap ones in the back using references or making metal, aluminum foil copies of the cars, which is a fairly easy task to do. I don't have a lot of experience doing it, but it's fairly easy to do. So actually my friend Chester Fessmeyer knows a lot about it too. So if I find out when we get these, actually is says hi Caroline. Caroline, yeah, exactly. Me and Caroline were talking about this just a few days before I found this model on Facebook. And Caroline, these are the two bumper cars that are in the kit. and they're 135 scale. I think they're 28 pounds is the price of the kit. So, or maybe it was 28 American, which would make it probably a lot less. So, yeah, me and Caroline were talking about this. So it's very serendipitous that I found these cars just a couple of days later, and I wasn't looking for them. It was just in that Facebook feed, you know, and I don't have my feed set up for most important. Here, let's go and show some stuff about Facebook, because Facebook's an interesting place. So over here in your news feed, on the right hand side, if you click that and go most recent, it always defaults to top stories. But if you go to most recent, then you can go through all the posts as they come through raw. And that's how I found that the Chernobyl or the Pripyat Carnival bumper cars. Yeah, there's my Ferris wheel. Except it'll be belittled by those bumper cars. Which channel? Let me get over there, Sparky. So you go over to the other channel, I'll go over to the other channel too. I'm gonna make Sparky a moderator. There you go. Now you're special, Sparky. Oh my gosh, too much information. So the other thing I wanted to show though is this social fixture. If you use Chrome and you go into your what is it called? Tools, extensions, and get yourself the social fixer. Right there, social fixer for Facebook. It makes it so that this list has a bottom, and when you run out of all the news stories, there's some nasty stuff on there today. You'll find the end of the list. I haven't been on all day, so it's gonna go forever. Let's get back to here, because that's all went crazy. Woo! Kind of mixing through the buttons there like crazy. So, yeah, lots on the go this summer. And, let me see who makes that kit. It is BSD. I'm going to put the link right in the chat for you, Caroline K. There you go, Caroline. Sparky, I love your contest. I think it's a great idea to get people to subscribe to other people's channels, but I did not enter the contest because I made a decision that I'm too competitive and I shouldn't be joining these contests anyways. You know, I've put in a lot of work for what I'm capable of accomplishing these days, and because of that, I get a lot back. But I don't want to take advantage of that, so I didn't join your contest for that reason only. I don't join the YTMB contest anymore for the same reason. I'm fine with what I've got in that regard. You know what, the Sparky, though, that's a good point, though. You know, we as modelers should be doing this for each other. And, you know, I think that it's a great idea for us to do so. And that's a part of the Modelers Guild website that I want to set up. Is I want to do a list of YouTubers ranked. I don't know how they're going to be ranked. You know, because subscriber count really doesn't always define the quality of the channel. You know, sometimes you've got lowly subscribed channels that have a lot of feedback from people. You know, like 20, 30, 40 comments underneath the video, you know, but they don't have any subscribers. And that's a weird thing. So you can't judge people by their subscribers, you know. And so I'm thinking of a 5-star rating system. But that's kind of why I want you guys to help me with the website, so we can get all that stuff together. Yes, they are going to make the Ferris wheel too, Caroline. I saw that as well. And pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool. So I'm going to do the best job I can on this bumper car diorama. It's going to be put on a 2-foot by 1.5-foot board. Just big enough so that it can sit on a pedestal. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, but, you know, doing a second one of a dilapidated, something to think of, dilapidated, I'll just say it quicker. If you say it quicker, a little slurry, doesn't matter. Yeah, that's true. Okay, and Ron, that's true. And the thing is your stuff never goes into my feed, and I'm sure that I'm subscribed to your channel. And that's, you know, that's, to me, because you're in Australia, that's got to be a regional bug. And I wonder, do you know, I imagine you do, but if you got to set up in your channel setting, your default settings, you got to put in tags in there that have to do with, oh, hey, Sparky. I didn't know I had that set up, did you? Right on. But I think that maybe if you put model railroad tags and model railway tags, and actually maybe put in YTMB or YouTube model builders, because you're kind of an active member of the community there. In your tags, I think is a way for you to you know, get into our feed in North America. I know that I don't get into the feed on southern states really, and Europe as much as I'd like to, so I try to game the system in that way. There's really no way you can do it other than to get somebody from North America to upload a video for you from your channel. Yeah. So if you sent me a video, gave me your login details, and I uploaded a video, you'd be able to get some regional cred in North America. And if I sent you a video and you uploaded it to my channel, I'd get cred in Australia. We should experiment with that. We kind of trust each other. We could set up our account with a fairly easy password and then change back to the other password, or, you know, that's a good idea. Email me if you're interested in that. we might be able to fix your system. I want to thank Sparky. I gotta see what that looks like. What does it look like? There's a super thing. This screen is driving me crazy. Anyways. You know what, Caroline K? I see a lot of that happening in model railroading. And only the professionals do it. Only people like us feel bad about ripping people off like that. Wow. It's only there's only one person feeling ripped off when they do that. When you buy an audio tape, you can make a copy of it for the wife in the car. You can make a CD or a DVD, put it in the car. You know, so you can do that with your models. That's something that professionals do all the time, and not one manufacturer I have ever seen has done anything about it except for George Celios back in the 80s or 90s. But the gentleman, and this is the detail that makes the difference, is that if you copy somebody's parts for yourself, there's no crime being committed. If you copy someone's parts, like this gentleman who's copied fine scale miniatures detail parts and tried to sell them at a fair or a convention or some kind of model railroad swap meet, that's totally illegal, and that man went to jail. So there's a fine line to walk, and you know, like I'm not saying that you can't sell that model at some time in the future, but you can't copy those parts with the expressed idea that you are going to sell those cars. If you improve upon the works, I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. But whatever. You're not breaking any laws by copying those cars. HO scale pulleys and such. Well, I'd first start to think about getting beads or buttons and sanding down your own. You kind of crazy glue it to the end of something in your drill. I had to look at it there to find out what it was. You put it in your drill and sand it down to the right thing. So you take a plastic button, you kind of glue it to a chuck piece, crazy glue it to one side. Maybe not crazy. I don't know what you do. Get it to the thing. It will come off a metal chuck. So if you glue crazy glue plastic to a metal chuck, it'll come off if you're using the liquid CA. The gel CA is much more stronger, and it might damage the button. But what I would do would be to sand it down to your diameter that you want, and then take yourself a file or a knife or a hacksaw blade, something that's going to make that groove in the middle for you, and paint her brown, call her Bob. Bob's your uncle. The thing is, guys, is that I never seen a professional ever do that. And I have molds myself of certain model that I just keep to myself. I don't really put them in videos either. So what their purpose is to be backdrop buildings in my future layout, the model gallery. You know, that Patreon thing helps me get to my goal there. That's what it's all about. You're not buying me a house or anything, and I'm a fairly poor guy. I've had a few people at my house now, and they all have seen how small my house is. So, you know, consider becoming a patron. And get your name up in the lights there. That's kind of cool and kind of surprising when it happens. I fixed the... There we go. I think we're back. Hope that didn't screw up your day. I tried to fix the fan and I pulled the plug out. This is tough. But hey, I just restarted it. Hopefully it's working. Man, this is a little different system. Come on. Boo! Hey, we's back. Hopefully, everybody's still here. Sorry about that. Looks like I had to restart the software for streaming because it was throwing an error to try. This video